Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Hopefully, you are going to take this time and be near some loved ones and eat some good food, enjoy some good socializing and fellowship, and be able to, take some time and just chill and hang out and maybe reflect a little bit. Be thinking about what the year in is going to look like and what's to come. Yeah. I just wanted to come on and make a quick video. I'm hearing a lot of people talk about don't buy a home right now. Now is not the time, or why real estate stinks. And when I say a lot of people, I'm talking about. I'm not saying obviously everyone, but I'm seeing some content creators out there say why now is not the good time to buy and stuff like that. It drives me nuts. And not that I'm right, and not that anyone's right or wrong. This is not a right or wrong issue, but everyone is different. Investing, whether it be the stock market or a business or real estate, it's not a one size fits all. So you got to figure out what works for you and what doesn't. If it doesn't feel right to you, then don't do it. Don't listen to some guy on YouTube, including myself included, talking about what you should or should not do. Find what's right for you, take the information, absorb it, and then go from there. But what I will say is, please like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. I think we're up to 81 subs. I would love to try and get to 100 before the holidays are out. That'll be my goal. But back to the video. It's always a right time to buy as long as it makes sense for the buyer. Okay? Meaning, like, don't put yourself in a situation where you're living hand to mouth every single month, where you don't have any room to do anything else, because that's just miserable. If you can afford the payment, it's comfortable, and you already know how I feel about it. Your first home, in my opinion, should be something that you can generate some extra income off of. Like if your home has a walkout basement, and check with your city ordinance to make sure. But if you can rent that out as Airbnb or something like that, or travel nursing or whatever, and you're zoned for that, because certain cities you have to have permitting for it. If you're zoned for it and you can do it, great, go for it, because I think that's the extra revenue you can be generating while you're just living in your house. And it would also give you the most control, because it's not a permanent residence. It's just like, a weekend or whatever. Someone's in for a business trip. But check with your city, state, and local for that. But it's never a wrong time to buy a right deal. If everything pencils out and makes sense, go ahead and buy it. I mean, what does it matter, right? Sorry if my camera's a little off here. So stop listening to these guys saying like, oh, it's not a good time. You should be investing all your money in the stock market, or even all your money in real estate. And if you do, that's fine, if that's what you want to do. But it's not like, if you don't do it, or you do it, it's wrong. No, it's not a one size fits all. It's not an exact science. As I told you before, what I'm doing personally is I'm switching it up now. I'm doing a little bit of both. I'm going to be heavier on real estate, but I'm still going to be getting into the stock market here. I'm already in now. So it's like, you got to play offense and defense, and I'm looking at my, stock market is defense and my real estate is offense. That's how I'm looking at it, so when it's time to buy, go ahead and buy real estate. And everything that I do, because I'm a real estate first kind of guy, everything that I do will funnel back to real estate. Let's just say you're on the opposite end and you're a stock guy. Everything you do funnels back to stocks. That's fine. Let's just say you're a business guy. Or a woman, you like starting businesses. You get a kick out of it, a rush. You like building something from ground up. Everything you do funnels back to a business or startup. That's fine. But you only got 3 options: real estate, stock market, business. Pick one, go all in on it, go bullish on it, but don't neglect the others. Like, if you start investing in the real estate, well, you're going to simultaneously start a business. I mean, it's kind of like one and the same. If you're getting into the stock market, I don't think there's much business there. I think it's just you're in the stock market. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. But whatever you do, try to create a funnel to where everything goes back to what your passion is and what your, you know, what you want to do. Don't get caught up on what these guys on this internet are saying, because I fundamentally disagree with it. I think real estate is a great pathway. I don't think anyone thinks bad. I'm just saying, like, one's not better than the other. There's pros and cons to both, for sure. I like real estate because it seems to me there is a lot of upside. There are downsides. It's like with anything. With investing in general, you will lose money. Just know that off the top. You're going to get hurt and you're going to lose money. There's no way around it. So how I look at it is I'm going to go into it knowing I'm going to get hurt, going to lose money, but hopefully it won't be too bad. And hopefully I've done enough homework to mitigate some of that hurt. I always think about that. And that's where you're playing, again, just be smart, be informed, don't over leverage yourself, and just go for it. You know, nothing's for sure guaranteed. I got sued by a tenant. I'll make a video about that. You know, and here I am, I'm the expert guy, and now I got sued. But hey, it happens. What are you gonna do? You know, get over it, you learn, lick your wounds, and you fight, go back to fighting another day. There's no for sure thing. There's nothing you can invest in and get 100% return. If that were the case, we'd all be rich. It's not the case. It takes a lot of risk, a lot of time. That there's no get rich quick. That's why one of the guys, I'm not going to call a name out because I don't even want any of that. That's not why I'm choosing to do YouTube. But you know, he's saying go all in on stocks because you could flip it real quick, and you know, in 14 months or whatever it was, a year, you can get these type of returns. As soon as they start talking like that, I'm out. Real money is slow. Does that mean that you can't go somewhere and flip something really quickly? No, I'm not saying that at all. But the idea that you're going to come on here and just like tell people to flip something that don't even have like experience investing or don't even, that's just, to me, is reckless and irresponsible. You should be going into something with a long-term hold, a minimum of a 5-year hold, you know, and maybe you go 10 years, but 5 years at a minimum. It used to be 7. I would say 7 years, but at minimum 5 before you start to see some type of returns. But no, there's always a good time to buy a great deal. Just remember that. And remember, there's no right way to invest, but there's a right way for you to invest. Happy Thanksgiving. I hope this was helpful, and I hope we got you to think about real estate. Again, just a guy on YouTube talking about investing and looking to encourage people. All right, take care.